We're going to enable the outbound communication for the E2 agent. That is again in advanced settings, and under advanced settings go to customizations and customize the system. Now this is steps that you'll have to take on every form that you want a click to call, a click to text, or click to email on. So for each entity that you choose, standards being account, contact, lead, you go into the forms and then pick a form that you want to use in your application. Now I know that the account for interactive experience is the one that comes by default with the customer service hub, so I'm going to go in and edit that. One thing I know that the phone is already on it, but an email address isn't. And to enable email and show it to you, I'm going to add that to the form. So there you go. All right, so the steps are the exact same for each of the forms. You can double click on it to get to the properties, or you can click on it and then choose the change properties. Either way is fine. And you want to go to the last tab called controls. And this is where we put in the channel communication control, or the click to call, click to text control. And once you've added it, let's make sure we added it, it'll show up, and then you just click down and indicate that that's the control you want to work on this field. Email's the same way, except for the controls is different. So get into the properties, go to controls and add, and you'll see a unique one called E2 email control, and that's the one you want to add. And I'm not sure what's happening, so I'm going to do it again, and now it shows up. All right, perfect. So this one, again, you have to indicate that you want to use this control in this field. You click OK. So what those controls do now is they are taking the action, the click action, and redirecting them to the E2 application. So I'm going to save and close this. And I'll publish all customizations. And the next step would be to go through and add contact and lead. But as this example, I won't go through that. However, I do want to show you one more that needs to happen on the phone call activity. Okay, so now it's saved. Let's go down to the phone call activity. And we're going to add one to a custom field. So again, we're going to go phone calls for interactive experience. And we want a field called inContact ID. Now you can put this any place you want, or any field. That's one of the custom fields that comes over in the solution. And the same thing, we want to be able to go to properties and the controls, and to add the control. Obviously this one has quite a few more. We're going to look at it. All right, channel communication control. That's the one that we're going to pick. Channel communication control. So This one is the inContact ID of the contact through a phone call that comes in. The phone call is created, and in your configuration, you've in the portal, the profile for the skill, you said to store the inContact ID. So what we're doing here isn't creating a click to call. On this one, it will be actually click to listen to the call recording. So that's how you enable the call recording click. So on the phone calls, it will be a click to text or click to call. On the email, it'll be click to email. And on the inContact ID special field, it'll be click to listen to the phone call recording. Again, we're going to save and close and publish, and then we'll come back when this is done publishing and check out what we've done on the form. We just finished configuring the outbound communication for the E2 agent, so now we're going to confirm the two forms that we have enabled that on. One was account, and we enabled click to call and click to text on the account, and the other was email, and we enabled click to email on that one. And how you can see the difference is this is the normal icon that you normally see. So it's in a contact, and we haven't done anything to contact, so you get the normal icon. As you can see, this is a slightly different icon. This icon has a dot around it, the dots that make up a page around it, and when you click on it, it will actually direct the click to call to the E2 agent. As you remember, we hadn't finished setting up the E2 agent, so we will set that up, and I can show you the whole process. But right now we can confirm by seeing that icon that yes, that is set up. Over here also, we can confirm by clicking on it, and there my mail application did not open. This normally clicks your mail, or on click of this would normally open your mail application, but because this again redirects that click to the agent, you're not getting that mail application open. So that would be click to call and click to text on the phone call, click to email on the email, and we have one more, activities. So under the phone call, we can see that we added the inContact, and there is an ID there. So we again see the new icon that looks like a phone call. This one, however, does not click to call. This is the click to hear the phone call recording. Right now, again, until we get E2 100% set up, it does not work, but we can see that all three configurations were successful. Thank you.